G'day and welcome to your Monday footy feed. Victoria Police is investigating a claim that a dwarf entertainer was set on fire during St Kilda's Mad Monday celebrations. The club is also looking into the allegation, while the AFL says there is no place for these sort of post-season shenanigans.
I think these practices of Mad Mondays and bizarre behaviours and all those sorts of things, I think they're well gone. And when something comes up, it's certainly bizarre, but it's not conceivable that this is the way we should operate at celebrations for an end of a season.
AFL Chief Executive Andrew Demetriou has also apologised for laughing when he learnt about the incident on Talking Footy last night. OK, now to the finals, and there's been lots of complaining emanating out of WA about Geelong Fremantle, that game being played at Simonds Stadium. But Alex Malcolm, as we cross to you, the Dockers are getting on with the job.
Matty, after all of the drama surrounding the scheduling of this qualifying final between Geelong and Fremantle, the Dockers are unconcerned about the venue and are simply focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, I think it's a good opportunity. It's sort of the same length, and it's about 10 metres narrower than Subiaco, so we got a feel for it today. We'll get a feel for it again, and it has some uniqueness, but it's not dissimilar to Subiaco, just more narrow and a little bit shorter.
We're just excited about playing it. We could be in the middle of Australia and the guys will be up and about and ready to go. So the fact that all this external noise has been about where it's being played hasn't bothered the group one bit. We're just ready to rip in.
Well, these two teams met back in round 14 and it was a 41-point win to the Cats at Simonds Stadium, but Ross Lyon expects that the two sides will provide a quality encounter on Saturday afternoon.
The expectation is we're going to compete fiercely and push it right to the edge and see where that takes us. So both teams, I can only speak for Fremantle, we compete fiercely. We know Ryan will tag someone, he'll get really heavy physically targeted on and off the ball.
Matty, the Dockers could potentially make 12 changes for this week's qualifying final. Those that have been ruled out for sure: Clancy Pearce has ruptured his Achilles and won't play again this season. Garrick Ibbotson definitely won't play. Luke McFarlane is fit and is a chance to play his first match in 8 weeks. It's back to you.
All right, Alex, thank you for that. Alex Malcolm reporting from the West. Now, confirmation, Lance Franklin won't be lining up against Sydney in Friday night's qualifying final. The Hawthorn forward has accepted a one-match suspension for his high bump on Nick Malcheski. The club opted not to risk a 2-match ban by taking Franklin's case to the tribunal. Meanwhile, Cyril Rioli was spotted leaving the track early at Hawks training today. He missed last week with an ankle complaint. Richmond is confident its recent loss to Carlton will hold it in good stead for Sunday's elimination final.
It was a good kick up the backside. You know, even though we kicked 8 goals in that first quarter, we were defensively not to the standard we needed to be. I think it sort of smoothed over a few cracks, so I think our record since then has been pretty good. Yeah.
The Tigers trained at Punt Road today. Hardwick is confident Jack Revolt and Chris Newman will both be okay to return to the side. Preparing for an elimination final is far from child's play, but today Mick Malthouse was busy showing his grandkids around Visy Park. Chris Judd trained with the main group as he attempts to return from that knee injury.
Well, you know, he did a bit of running last week. Obviously, he's got to prove his fitness still, and it was only a very light session today, but what he did was okay. But, you know, full training on Thursday, and our main session will certainly prove whether he's right.
Heath Scotland and Brock McLean also need to prove their fitness, sticking to light duties today. Collingwood midfielder Scott Pendlebury believes the club can afford to keep Ben Reid up forward for Saturday night's elimination final against Port Adelaide.
Yeah, well, I think it's been working for us. It probably helps us spread the load a bit with scoring, and also doesn't make us as predictable. Just going to Trav. Reedy showed on the weekend that if you leave him one out too often, he'll get hold of his opponent.
Luke Ball, Harry O'Brien and Darren Jolly all pushing for selection this week. And Cats mascot Half Cat was on hand at Southern Cross Station today as V-Line announced extra services to Geelong for Saturday's qualifying final at Simonds Stadium. One other bit of news for you from the Bombers. Cale Hooker has re-signed for 3 more years. Cal Toomey breaking that story earlier today here online. And before we go, it is show and tell time. Witness greatness. That is the message on the footy for the finals. So make sure you check that out at the games this weekend. For now, from all the team here, thank you so much for watching. I'm Matt Thompson. Catch you soon.